Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another live stream. Today we are not in Race Room, today we are in Assetto Corsa Competizione. It has been a long time since I've been checking it out, so it's about time again we see what we've missed. There has been an update not long ago, I believe, that included matchmaking and daily races. But for me, in order to be able to join them, I need a certain safety rating. I believe it's 75 safety rating. So I need to do some races so we can join those races in the future. And yeah, let's jump into it. So I think I'll just do like a short single player race, maybe a public multiplayer race, and then we'll see. And let's go back and actually check out my rating right now. So the safety rating, that's the one that you need to rank up or level up to join the races. It's at 70 currently. Yeah, I haven't done a race. I have done 2 races today, but I haven't done any races before that in like over half a year. So let's get some racing going here. Let's go single player, quick race. And shall we go for Branstad GP? I don't know that track, I only know the Indy layout for some reason. But let's just go for it for the lulz. So I think AI is set to 90% difficulty, it goes up to 100. And we have a time multiplier. We're gonna just load up the aggressive setup. Should have enough fuel then. I think the race is 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And I would say let's jump right into it. I'm probably very rusty with Assetto Corsa. I haven't driven the Ferrari yet, I think, so let's see.
Double file.
Let me know how the volume is, guys. If the game volume needs increasing. Might be a bit silent. So we're starting off with a formation lap. Well, not an entire lap, just the last corner. Just let me know if the volumes are okay, if the sound is okay.
Green light, go, go, go.
Here we go then. Top right you can see the ratings. I think they update every lap.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There's no room.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Volume is good? Okay, fantastic. Wow, that's some big ass pullers or cones there at the apex. Interesting. So you go left here. Aha. Weird. No, but jokes aside. Track is looking good. Car feels alright. I hope the performance of the game will be good enough for streaming, but we are way over 60 FPS, so that's good. Oh my god. I should have practiced a little bit just to get familiar with the track. But alright. Yes, somebody said this is the Grand Prix circuit. Very funny stuff. I know this corner, I know the next corner. The track is broken. I think the safety rating already increased by 1 point after this lap. We were at 70, now at 71. Fantasy tracks. So yeah, can't complain about performance, to be honest. It's a full grid here and running pretty high settings. Also set the resolution scale to 150%. Otherwise it's looking very blurry, but like this it looks actually alright. See if we can close the gap to the... Yeah, It's braking too late here. Oof, that Bentley looks big in the mirror. I noticed the cars are sliding quite a bit in the slow speed corners. I think temperatures should be alright and pressures of the tire. At least it's green on the HUD, so I'm taking that as alright temperatures. Yeah, they're quite slidey in the slow speed corners, these cars. I need a setup. Well, yeah, probably. I'm running the aggressive setup. Oh my god, look at that. It's a bit like driving on ice sometimes. I don't really understand that, to be honest. Oh, Rexner. Yeah, surprise stream tonight in ACC. It's been a very long time. I really want to see what their daily races are all about, but we need to get the safety rating up first before we can join that. So they have daily races, one at 6 o'clock European time, then one at 8 o'clock and then one at 10 o'clock. Maybe if we're doing well, we can join the race at 10 o'clock. And maybe you can give me some setup tips for the next race. I'm trying to decide which car I like the most. I did a race earlier tonight, and I drove the AMG, and I drove the Porsche, and now the Ferrari. I think I kind of like the AMG the best so far. Oh my god, that was a terrible line. Oof. Not gonna get much safety rating like this. So that was 4th gear, this is 3rd gear I believe. Yes, and then there's another 3rd gear coming up here over the crest. Right, and then this one is a bit slower but also 3rd gear. Aha, so yeah, from what I understand you level up one by one, right? You start with track knowledge, which is TR, the first one down in the list. Then the next one is consistency, then car control, PC, what was that again? And then it's safety rating. Oh yeah, PC was pace. And you level that up in hot lap challenges. Not really interested in doing that, to be honest. Oh my god, that corner. You can tell I'm only used to the Indy layout. Yeah, and the last rating is competition rating, which I guess is some sort of performance rating on the competition servers, is that right? It's not indie, no, exactly. I'm holding up the AI here. Just try to do a few consistent laps. Don't want to win races, I just want to get the safety rating up. What levels of traction control are you guys using? Everything on default right now, which is setting 3. Oh my god, that corner. Need to remember it. The sun is starting to set now. Hi whippy whip.
Right man, leader is on the final lap, give it all you can.
Okay, one more lap. I should probably do a little longer races so I can get into a better rhythm.
This has been your personal best.
Hey barbecue man. Okay, so I guess this is second gear then. Yeah, it's not too unsimilar to the Nordschleife turn 1 or turn 13, whatever it's called. Leading from the Grand Prix track to Nordschleife, it's just the other direction. Oh my god, can't see. The sun's so low.
The leader has finished the race.
Okay, what track are we doing next? And don't say Paul Ricard. And don't say Misano. Well, safety rating hasn't really improved much, has it?
Alright, checkered flag, good job, you did the best you could.
Not the top boy in this game, no, for sure. Need much more practice. I don't have any experience, really. I think I've done one online race or two in ACC. Probably under 50 hours in total on this game. Sanford, yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Let's see. Sanford. So let's do 20 minutes. Is that too much? Let's do 15 minutes this time. Does it matter where I start for the rating? No, it doesn't, right? Would be safe I would start in the front, but also less fun. Let me just quickly see if I can... the music volume, yes. Let's reduce this volume and then... add our own music. Should I drive the Nissan? Ooh, single player, Sanford. Which car haven't I? Oh, the Aston Martin would be nice, huh? It's another one that we don't have in the race room. Let's go for this one. Yeah. Hey, John. By far the best game for GT3. Well, I mean, it's a GT3 simulator, so it's very specialized for GT3 cars. But yeah, I mean, it's a great game. It looks great, sounds great. It's has some nice features in terms of multiplayer now with the daily races and stuff. I'm just not 100% sure if I like how the cars drive so much, but I need more I need more track time. Yeah, let's also increase the overall volume a little bit so I can hear a bit more. Okay, start session. Hey Hans, thank you. Yeah, it's very personal preference. I think I just need more kilometers in ACC. Trying to understand how it needs to be driven, and then you can drive it much better on the limit. I should have added the practice session, but on the other hand, not really. So aggressive setup, should we do anything from here to improve the handling? I don't think I want to bother too much, honestly. Yeah, let's see what this Aston Martin is all about then. Sanford, at least a track that I know. So let's start, but before that we need to adjust the view settings, remove the wheel. Go a little bit forward. Alright, save that. Brake pads to 1. What does that do? Brake pads or brake ducts? Well, let's just give it a go, shall we?
Stay double file.
Yeah, I don't know about the field of view. What is it actually? 54 seems pretty good. It's a bit lower, I think, than what I'm used to, but not much anyway. I'll just leave it where it is, I think. Come on, let's go.
Right, here we go. Go, go, go.
Good sound. I like it. Very bassy sounds in ACC.
Car on the left.
Oh my god.
Clear on the
Dude.
left.
The collisions though. It's always been a thing in the
Car
Assetto
on the
Corsa.
left.
So easy to get turn around
Clear on the left.
with the slightest contact. So again, I'm not trying to win here, I'm just trying to get my safety rating up. Let's just try and do consistent lap times.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Alright. This feels a little bit grippier in slow corners. I mean, it's probably the front engine. Ferrari has a mid-engine, which adds a little bit to the rotation, I think. So, hello everybody that is tuning just in.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Let's see if we get the rating up in time for the 10 PM race. That'd be cool. We're not far away. 75 we need. We have 72 right now. I believe at least we need 75. AI and ACC is very consistent. A bit boring, but also very safe. They're not doing anything crazy, which is kind of good. But I haven't seen an AI overtaking yet in this game.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Looks like
Car on
this
the
is
left.
my
Clear on
favorite
the left.
overtaking spot here.
Car on the left.
Maybe we can do a wet race after. Probably not the best for the safety rating.
Clear on the left.
I can still lose a lot of grip in the slow corners. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, of course, lack of aerodynamic grip. I feel like these race cars with them slick tires, they should have more grip in the slow corners, but again, I'm not a real race driver, so who am I to say? But it just feels a little bit weird. But again, the more you drive a certain sim, the more you adapt, and the easier it is to drive it on the limit.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I mean, at least the AI is not turning into me. That's a positive. By the way, I don't know if you saw, guys, but we are P1 in the rankings in Race Room. At least we were yesterday. Don't know if we're still there tonight. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't think we'll be able to stay there though for very long.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job, man.
But yeah, let's give the other guys an opportunity to catch up while we're playing some ACC here tonight. Zandvoort is such a fantastic track. But how will it work in Formula 1 this year? I don't think we will see a great race here. It's just too difficult to overtake, I believe, in an F1 car. They have done some changes to the track, but I believe it's actually not very big changes. Just some tarmac runoff in some areas, I believe. Probably some work to the curbs. I like how this car drives compared to the Ferrari. Oh yeah, I was also trying the Lambo earlier today. That one, yeah, felt a bit similar to the Ferrari.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Nice. Safety rating, 73.
Fastest lap of the race, really good job.
Oh, I've read there's a file where you can change the setting so it actually shows you more detail of the safety rating. I need to look it up again, see if I can change that. Get a little more information. I believe it shows you in real time what's going on.
You're halfway through, keep pushing.
Hardware is still in the description, that's still up to date. TS-PC Racer, Thrustmaster wheel and Logitech G27 pedals. Hello Hexy. Hello everybody who just joined. Hope you like to see some ACC for a change. Hit like on the video if you want to see more ACC. Yeah, much more comfortable here on Zandvoort compared to Brent's GP. Hello Perry.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap of the race so far.
Safety rating still only 73. Come on, I'm driving pretty well here. Thanks for the sub. I don't see the ratings changing all that much, but of course you need to do some laps in some races. Would be silly if you could get top ratings by just doing a race or two. Am I really that much faster here on this circuit than GP? Brent's GP? Probably. I was driving terrible there. Messed up a lot of corners.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Bit power sliding on first
Car on the left.
with the
Clear on
first
the
gear.
left.
Yeah, so in the past I've always complained about some input lag or some laggy physics feel, disconnection from the car. But I think they made a lot of progress in that department. I think it's just performance improvements. I mean, I'm well over 60 FPS. But yeah, render FPS is one thing, and then how the physics performs is another thing, but it feels better, to be honest, than what it used to. I think they have optimized it quite well. But yeah, still when you're losing control, I actually got a pretty good feeling catching that slide. Just sometimes you feel you're not quite connected to the car as well as you are in other sims, but they've made big improvements. Gotta hand them that.
Clear on the left.
Hello, racing is going good. I'm just trying to get a safety rating of 75 so we can join the daily multiplayer races, the competition server. As you know, Raceroom has introduced rankings and ratings and ranked servers, but I would also like to see what Assetto Corsa Competizione is doing in that regard. I'm hoping that those competition servers will be busy enough. Are they using matchmaking on the servers? As in, are they grouping people depending on their rating if there's more than one grid that's signed up for it? I guess so, I guess that's the whole point, isn't it? Another reason why we need to get those ratings up. Oh, safety rating is at 74 now. Might just hit 75 at the end of this race.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Or is it just one server and once it's full, it's full? At the moment. Yeah, I mean, we will find out, I guess. How many laps do we have to go?
Leaders on final lap.
Leaders on final lap, alright.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Can we overtake for the win? It's 3 races with booking system, yeah. But it's only one split, there's no multiple splits.
Car on the left.
Nice. Going for P2.
Clear on the left.
Can we get P1? I have a good feeling. Going into that next corner. Are we close enough? I think we are.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Of course, AI is only at 90%, so that was an easy one. Relatively easy.
Excellent job, man.
Nice.
What a race. E1. Bring it back.
That was pretty good. Shame they don't have multi-class, but maybe they will add it at some point. I think they're gonna add GT4 at some point, don't you think? Haven't they already announced that, or have they only hinted that? Nice podium celebration. There are multiple splits. Okay, cool, fantastic. That's what Racerom still needs. That's what hopefully will come at some point this year. Hi, Patrick. So, let's have a look at the rating. I think it was 74, wasn't it? I have to do one more. If it's loading. Oh, we have 75. Nice. Total rating of 79.96. This is kind of cool that it combines all ratings into one. Track competence, yeah, you see here I need to do more tracks in order to increase that one, I guess. Consistency. Looks like there's some information missing here, or I can't, I don't know the name of the song, Tyler, but it's the non-copyright sounds trap playlist. You can find them on YouTube and Spotify. Non-copyright sounds, NCS. Cool. I guess this is the last race I've done, yeah? 15 minutes ago, yeah, must be. Racecraft. So now if we go to multiplayer, we should be able to see the competition servers, yes. Nice. Oh, Spa-Francorchamps, that's cool. 45-minute race. Registration starts in 1 hour. Okay, it starts 1 hour before the server launches, I guess. Well, that gives us time to... Maybe we can do another track that I've not done yet, so we can get the track competence up. Let's go back and see. Which one do I need to do? Nürburgring were good. Paul Ricard. Ugh. Solder, we can improve there. Misano, Silverstone. Let's go Silverstone. Haven't done that one yet. Okay. Try Lexus. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Nice one. Oh, there is only one livery. Okay. How about... Can we do overcast? We can do cloudy. Don't want to do rain yet. Don't want to lose all my safety rating again. Even though I think we should be fine. Did I select the car? No. I thought I did. Confirm. That's it. In quick race, can I add a practice session? I can't. I need to do a sprint race weekend for that, right? But here it becomes complicated with the qualies. It's like 2 qualifyings. I wish there was just an option with just 1 qualifying. Sure, you can do that. Thanks, Whoosh, and thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. You know, I'm always going through phases where I'm more and less motivated to stream. Currently I'm quite motivated. I haven't been racing a whole lot this past half of the past year. Evening, Sergey. Let's just go again with the aggressive setup. Done some racing in Silverstone recently in race rooms, so I should know the track very well. I know they have a dash cam as well, but it's not quite as customizable. I mean, it's not customizable at all, is it? That's why I prefer going in here. Okay.
Going double file.
I hope we can make it into that multiplayer race then at 10 o'clock. Can start registering at 9. But I guess if they have multiple splits, then we shouldn't have a problem. Our rating isn't the highest, so maybe we'll even get to drive against some drivers
Green light, go, go, go.
where I have a chance. Because as I said, I don't have a lot of experience in ACC.
Car on the left.
Which car is the fastest? Is there
Clear on
one
the left.
that is choice?
Car on the left.
Oh, this is a different start
left.
finish line than in the race room. I thought this turn 1 was not familiar. Running at 80 frames per second. I hope the stream is looking smooth for you guys. It should be. Is there any feature in ACC that you would like to see in racing? Well, 24-hour night cycle, or day and night cycle, and rain. Obviously, those are the obvious ones. And the scheduled races as well, and the online driver changes. Those are the features I would like to see the most in race room. There's probably more. But as I said, I don't have much experience in ACC. Whoa! What I don't like is these slippery tires, man. But of course, I need to adjust my driving style a bit. I mean, visually, this game looks pretty stunning once you get over the blurriness of the image, of the temporal anti-aliasing. But luckily, they have added the resolution scale, so it's actually quite sharp. Could probably get even sharper at 200% resolution scale, but then performance becomes an issue.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Let's also check out how the netcode works. I've done one race, online race, a while ago, and it was actually alright. But I still think in race room it's easier to have like super close racing. Especially also because of the collision detection or collision physics, whatever you would call it. That allows for a little bit of rubbing. ACC is super dramatic. If you just get a slight touch in the wrong position, sends you around immediately.
Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Yeah, the AI could also be
Clear on the right.
a little bit more racy here in ACC. They're just driving their path and they're not deviating from their path at all, from what I can tell. But I mean, overall, definitely recommend ACC, as I would recommend any of the well-known sims. Each sim has, you know,
Car on the left.
their
Clear
own
on the left.
strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear, I mean, in my opinion, where ACC is going with DLC. I mean, it's the, you know, SRO
Car on the left.
official game,
Clear on the
Long
left.
Pound official game.
Car
And
on
there's
the left.
only so many
Clear
racing
on the
series
left.
that race under the SRO umbrella.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
GT4 is one of them. And it's the obvious choice for DLC. And they already announced, what, Intercontinental GT? So that's Bathurst, Laguna Seca that is coming? Or is that out already? I don't think it is out yet, is it? And then I would assume they will introduce multi-class single player and multiplayer.
Leading on the car in second two. Fastest lap of the race, man. Good job.
Could make for some good endurance online racing, especially with the weather and stuff like that. It's just a shame they don't have the Nordschleife. They are coming soon, TM. International GT cars are already in the game, okay. I heard that Blancpain has stopped being the main sponsor of the GT series. What is it called now actually? It's just the... I'm so confused with the names of these GT series. There's like the Sprint series, then there's GT World.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go.
The branding is all over the place, if you ask me. Very difficult to follow as a fan. Oh, these backfires and brake lights, they look impressive in the overcast weather. Lighting is really, really nice in Unreal Engine. Nice awareness of the AI.
the left. Clear on the left.
Nice. I'm pretty sure I will buy the DLC when it comes out. Especially if there's GT forecast coming. Not super interested in... Well, actually, since the game doesn't have so many tracks out of the box, I guess buying Kialami and Laguna Seca will be worth it. Yes, I think so far the Aston Martin and this Lexus I like the handling the most. The AMG was pretty nice as well. The 2019 or is it 20 season that is coming for ACC, that one will be free. But not any additional DLC, as far as I know. Might be wrong. Feel free to correct me.
Well, I believe the fastest lap of the race so far. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, starting to like how this handles here. Safety rating 77. Track knowledge is increasing as well. Still sometimes in the force feedback I'm lacking a little bit of force when I'm driving over the curves. There's not much going on here. Maybe I need to increase the overall gain a little bit. I have it fairly low at 40%. Yeah, loading times are great. But that is one thing, I can live with long loading times if the game is worth it. GTA 5 has insane loading times, but when you're on that map you understand why. And it's totally worth the waiting. Yeah, I'm starting to feel at home in this car. Oh my god. AI is braking a lot here when they are side by side.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Let's see, where are my headlights? I think they're on automatically. Yeah, I see the symbol on the dash, so it looks like they're on, right? There's probably different settings as well for the headlights, like high beam, low beam. But I think I have that on automatic.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I have a button for
Car
flashing
on the left.
headlights though.
Clear on the left.
Very similar to Race Room here, the layout. I believe their tracks are laser scanned. Race Room isn't laser scanned, but I mean, I could, if you wouldn't tell me, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference, honestly. Going deep.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I didn't get any message though. Usually it tells you when your safety rating gets a hit, doesn't it? And thanks for subscribing, by the way. Appreciate that. Lots of racing coming on the channel. Assetto Corsa Competizione, Race Room. Also planning to do a Daytona endurance race in AC1 with the Solmart. That should be coming fairly soon as well. Driving GTE.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So where do I see how long we still have to go? It only shows me the number of laps I've done, right?
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Nice racing. Until he backed out. Oh, it says leader on the final lap. This is the final lap. Oh, top sender, obviously. I'm blind, sorry. There's no way you can adjust the HUD, right? As in move certain things around.
Excellent job, mate. P1. What a race. Well done. Well managed. Bring it back.
Nice. Yippee. That's quite fun actually. AI at 90%, start in the back, drive through the grid. It's pretty fun. Hiding pedal input hacks. Yeah, I'm not a fan of having too much stuff on the screen. And I see the gear on the data display. Sure, the pedal input would be interesting for you guys, but it comes with a whole lot of other clusterfuck attached. So with the webcam and everything, I don't know. If I could move it somehow, maybe. Let's have a look at the rating again then. Oh, thanks for the heads up, Nano. I need to check. Right, safety at 78 now. Which track do we still need to improve? Misano and Paul Ricard, my least favorite ones. Which one shall we do, guys? Paul Ricard or Misano? I'm leaning towards Misano first, before we can register for the multiplayer race. Hi Lee. Let's check Misano, but before that, Let's go into the options and make sure we have all the functions mapped that we were gonna need later in the online race. So the limiter, do we need that one? Yes, Whippy, I do. This TV is now nearly 10 years old, but it still does the job. I think Viper can be set to automatic in case we need that. We need next dash map, we have that on here. Yes. Hi Yurik. Oh, competition races have a mandatory pit stop, interesting. And you need to use the limiter for pit lane, yeah? Unlike in Assetto Corsa 1. Increase traction control, decrease traction control, that's quite important. Increase ABS, decrease ABS. Brake balance, engine mapping, yeah, I have those on the D-pad. The flasher, not that it's important, but gotta have a flasher. And then there's, what is it called? MFD display. Cycle HUD MFD, that's the one, isn't it? Let's see if I can remember which button that is. Not this one, that one. But how does it work with the pit stops in online races? If there is a mandatory pit stop, then I assume that there is a pit window. And can you adjust the strategy before the race? So which buttons basically do I have to press in order to do that pit stop? If you could tell me that, that would be very handy. Should we just settle for the Aston Martin to get really comfortable with that car before the online race? Or should we try, which one? Maybe the Honda NSX, but that's also mid-engine, isn't it? Not sure if they fit my driving style. Let's go for the AMG, we haven't driven it in this stream yet. Misano, I'm gonna need a little bit of practice here. I just wanna do a practice session and then a race. I don't wanna do 2 practice sessions, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But there's always two race formats. I mean, I get that it's realistic. They're probably doing that to match the real-life regulations. Ah, custom race weekend. That's what I'm looking for, I guess. So let's do 10 minutes of practice. And then we don't need quali, we just start from the back. Oh, but then we can't do practice. Assetto Corsa things. Qualifying session count. 1, yeah, that's fine. Race length, make it 20 minutes. What time is it? Yeah, that's fine. Starting time. Let's make it 3 o'clock. What else? Mandatory. Let's practice the pit stop actually. So let's do pit window pit stop. That's the same type of pit stop we will do in the online race, I assume. Pit window length 10 minutes, sure. Race refueling. Is that enabled on these servers? Practice 2 disabled. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's do it. Race fuel is not allowed. Yeah, okay. So race refueling is disabled, so that's fine. Okay. The online race, I believe, is 45 minutes, or was it 60 minutes? '90 will be super easy. Well, I'm starting from the back, because I'm not doing qualifying. I will skip qualifying. So at least we have a little bit of action, overtaking, as we just had on Silverstone. I think it was pretty fun. I could probably bump it up a little bit still. Disqualified for speeding. Well, holy shit. But I did press the speed limiter though. Let me try it again. Let's restart. Double check we have set the right button for bit speed limiter. Button 9. Yeah. Okay, wait, hang on. Did I just reload that? Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay.
Green light, give it all you got.
Okay. Now it's active. Is this still pit lane here, or where does it end? I think we should do a practice race in Spa, where the actual race will be. Okay, ends here, I guess. So we can practice the actual pit stop on the right track. So this is the MFD button here, right? Car electronics. Pit stop. Pit strategy. Ah, okay, I need to use the arrow buttons for that. Son of a bitch. Don't ruin my safety rating, please. Okay, let's chill here for a second and figure out. Am I on the right page? Is this the pit stop page? I guess so, yeah. So this is the relative. These are the standings. Car electronics. And then pit stop. What does pit stop on off mean? I don't have to confirm any of these settings, I just have to change them here, right? Fuel to add. I can't change it. Oh, that's because refueling is off. I can check change tires. Tires set. those. Whoa, I got 50 sets. That's a lot of sets. Holy shit, I'm gonna ruin my safety rating here. Let's do this in the garage. You can set your ratings offline to not damage your essay rating. That's good to know. Where do I do that? Okay, I can just basically make sure we change tires and we put in a new set of dry compound, and I can adjust the pressure if I want. I can change brakes, but I don't think we have to do that in a 60 minutes race, right? I can select a driver. It's me and my teammate, and I can repair suspension and bodywork. I would probably say let's uncheck those. Unless we really damage. So if this would be a, like, I would be ready for a pit stop changing tires now, right? Yeah, that's right, Nano. Thanks, Blade. Yeah. Let's just do a quick race here, and then... Oh, again disqualified for speeding. Brake pads 1 hour up to 3 hours, standards are 6 hour brakes. Okay, thanks. Good to know. Okay, let's practice this track and get some track competence rating. I should have chosen a bit nicer weather here for Misano. I guess track temperature also affects grip and all that. Yeah, I've raced here before, but oh, that's a tight one. I keep forgetting the layout. Okay, this will probably be third gear. Ah, I see, I see. I remember that this corner is tighter than it looks. Third gear. Second gear. Does your track knowledge go up in practice as well, or do you have to do a race? I guess it goes up in practice as well.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Maybe we will not even do a race here. We'll go on Spa to do the race. Practice for the multiplayer race. That one closes. TP. What is TP? You mean TR? Tire pressure. Ah, I see. Should be 27, 28. Yeah. I'm not driving on the limit right now. I'm just trying to learn the track. Not pushing it too hard, so. But front is pretty okay then, pressure-wise. These motorcycle tracks. Holy moly. Big oversteer. Yeah, I'm not even close to the limit on this track. Everything looks the same here to me. Hello, that's Sucks TV. Welcome to the live stream. As I'm trying to get my ratings up high enough for multiplayer racing.
Personal fastest lap.
At least we're improving here on this circuit. Went in too deep, I think, still. This corner. Do I actually see somewhere how my track competence increases on a particular circuit? I just see the overall TR rating, right? I was reading the chat. This track is Misano in Assetto Corsa Competizione. Okay, I did. Where do you see that? Is there like a message popping up or? Nice. Driving super slow. Okay, that's fourth gear in and then second gear out. And then this could actually be flat here. And slowing down into second gear again. Double apex. And then third gear over the curb. Becomes so loose over the curb, so very unstable. Yeah, so top right corner, that's the ratings. It starts at the bottom with track competence. That is how well you know the track. Then next up is CN, that's consistency. That's how consistent you're driving, of course. Then CC is car control. PC is pace. You need to level that up in hot lap competitions. Then SA is safety rating, that's the important one for multiplayer racing. So you can enter the servers. And then you have racecraft, and the top one is competition. And you build them up one by one basically. As soon as you have reached 50 on the basic ones, it gets up to the next level, if I understood correctly.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Let's follow the Lambo, golden Lambo. But I don't think the AI is quick enough. Let's just follow him anyway. Try not to overtake him, just following him. Learning the lines can actually be quite helpful. Except this AI is very, very slow indeed. Okay then, let's try less curb here, so the car doesn't get so unstable. That's better. Use more curb on the exit.
Car on the left.
AMG seems faster than the
Clear on the
Lambo.
left.
Is there pro and amateur drivers also in the AI? Are they different in performance? I guess so. AI is set to 90%, so they are a bit slow, but my plan was initially to start in the back of the grid and do a race where we overtake a bunch of cars. But right now I'm just trying to get my track competence on this particular track up, which will improve the overall rating. But we'll do a race on Spa as a practice for the multiplayer race, where we can start registering in 20 minutes. I still don't know where I see if my track competence is complete though. Not that I feel very safe yet on this track, but I don't want to drive for nothing.
Session is now over.
Session is over, okay. You know what? Screw the track competence, let's practice the race on Spa. I hope quitting a event like that doesn't change our rating offline. I hope not. That'd be stupid. Let's have a quick look again. Where is it? Misano, yeah, 2 out of 3 stars. We can definitely improve there still. Anyway, safety rating is high enough, so let's see what it says here. Registration starts in 16 minutes. I think so. I will do that, Blade Runner. I really want to check it out. I needed a safety rating of 75, which I've got now, so we should be alright. This will be 5 minutes practice, 10 minutes qualifying, and then 45 minutes race. Apparently there is a pit stop in the race as well, so I wanna practice that. And in order to do that, let's do a single player race on Spa. And pick the car that we will drive, and that is the Aston Martin. And let's make sure the pit window pit stop is enabled. That should be alright for practice. Okay. Let's see then. That is correct, Nano, and CS playlist. So, aggressive setup, and what we want to change is the brake pads. Where would I find that? Brake power, brake bias. Front brakes. Is it this? Doesn't say brake pads, but just says front brakes. But I guess that's the one. Change that on the front and rear. How much fuel are we gonna need for 45 minutes apparently, roughly? If we use 4 liters per lap, I think the lap is just above 2 minutes, isn't it? That would be 40 liters for 10 laps. That would be 20 minutes. How much fuel capacity do we have? 120. Let's just start with a full 80 to 90 liters, you reckon? Let's do this test race with 100 liters, just to get a feel of how the car feels. Let's save that as, I don't know, Aston test. Yeah. We don't really need practice in this scenario. Next session. Yeah, but in Assetto Corsa Competizione you actually have engine mapping, right? So that means you can save fuel if you have to. What is this? Qualifying? Let's skip that as well. Start race. Is the setup loaded? Yes, setup Aston test is loaded.
Stay in double file.
Remind me when registration opens, I don't want to miss it. It's in 18 minutes, roughly. Come on. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Going super slow.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Alright. Starting last. Taking it easy through a
Car
rouge.
on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left.
Through the middle.
3 wide. All clear. Clear on the left.
Nice.
Car on the left.
Nice and
Clear on
safe.
the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So. The race is 20 minutes long. We have a 10-minute pit window, so I guess it opens 5 minutes into the race, I assume. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that, and then we'll see if we can practice the pit stop for the multiplayer race.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
See, I didn't feel that curb at all when driving over it. That's Something strange with the FFB and ACC. Minute 15 to 5. Minute 15 to 5. So after 5 minutes into the race, right? And pit entry is the same as in race from here on the right, okay? Or there's different pit entries on Spa. Eesh, come on. It's here, right? The pit entry? I assume so. Oh, one thing I haven't checked. Strategy before the race. But we can't refuel anyway. All we need to do is change tires, right? In the mandatory pit stop. And we will have to bring the MFD up for that. So basically I don't have to do anything really. Just enter the pit lane, right? Exit is behind Eau Rouge, okay. Endurance pits. That's a long ass pit lane. Wow, there was an AI actually overtaking somebody here, or at least changing line. Woohoo!
Car on the right.
That golden Lambo looks pretty nice.
Clear on the left.
14. Is this one flat? Yes, it is. Hello, AK.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You're back.
Well done, mate. This is better. Whistle, guys.
Easy with the spam though.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. The pit is now open.
Pit window open. Easy to miss those messages at the bottom of the screen. Complete the mandatory pit stop before the pit window closes. Do I see how much time I have left before it closes?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Also the top center. Oh yeah. I see. Wow. You can see the maximum number of visible vehicles isn't that high. I think that's one setting that I lowered.
Car on the the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, so if I want to come into the pit lane now, I just drive in, or do I have to bring something up here? I don't think I have to, right? Everything is set the way it needs to be anyway. It says change brakes. We don't want to change brakes, do we?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So now we should be fine, right? I'll do another lap. And we should have figured it out at the end of this lap, hopefully.
Clear on the left. Regaining on car heading sector 2.
We also don't need any repairs, but if the car isn't broken, there isn't anything to repair anyway, I assume. I think all the game modes impact the ratings. Obviously, to improve racecraft and things like that, you should do races against other cars. And the PC rating, the pace rating, you need to go on the hot lap challenges. You can also disable ratings in single player, from what I understand, and limit it to multiplayer. But again, pit stop should be set. What's pit limiter off on? There's no Bugatti in this game. There's a Bentley.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So we'll come into pit lane after this lap. I'll just drive in like this. Let's see if that works. Holy shit.
Car on the right.
What was he doing?
Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Wow. So, where's the line? Oh, we have to be in first gear for the limiter. I'm not sure if I was speeding. Well, so what's the deal? Do I just stop, yeah?
We are halfway through, not over yet.
Stop the engine. Isn't it doing that automatically? Okay. 5 seconds to go.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go.
How come the AI was doing a quicker stop though? Maybe I was not stopping great at the pit spot. So what do you think of this pit stop? We should be fine in the multiplayer race if we just do the same thing. 5 minutes until registration's open. I wanna try something. If I restart, can I set the strategy before the race? Setup, current setup, fuel and strategy. I can set my current fuel and the pit stop strategy. What's this number pit stop? What is this? Are these my presets? 30 presets? "30 presets, holy cow, how many presets do you need?" Well, we're gonna make a dry setup. Tire set, I guess that doesn't matter which set. We don't need to do any pressure changes. Front brakes. Is this in case you change brakes, brake pads? Which pads are going on, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Cool. I think we should be all set, so let's go out to the main menu and see if we can register for this multiplayer race. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's right. Hope we're not too late. Searching servers. Come on. There he is. Click to register. I'm clicking. Registered. Alright. So, do I see what kind of grid we're up against somewhere? Matchmaking options now. I don't see how many have registered, right? Or which split I'm in. You can change from brakes 1 to 1. He just needs to uncheck the brake change. Yeah, right. I don't need to change the brakes, but the setting is there to select which brake pads are going on next, right? You see it when you join. Okay, cool. This is gonna be a premiere, guys. First competition server race in ACC. Any setup tips? Any spa specific setup tips? Yeah, it will automatically not change brakes if you set it to not change brakes, yeah. So I'm curious how many guys will actually be in this race, if there's gonna be multiple splits or not. Yeah, I'm not expecting to do any good in this race, just trying to see how and understand how everything works. Four splits normally. Is it that busy, yeah? Or you mean maximum 4 splits? And how does it decide in which split you're racing in? Based on the overall rating or some other specific rating?
Green light, give it all you can.
How do I load a setup? Load. Oh, didn't I have one? Anyway, it was the aggressive setup with 1 brake pads. We'll figure out the fuel in a second. I don't think we changed anything else. Fuel and strategy. Well, strategy will be change tires. And the rest is irrelevant, I think. Based on CP, okay, so I'm at the bottom of the shit bit speed. Don't want to get disqualified right away. Oh my god. Is there a way to tell? Does it show which split I'm on? Like number 4 or 3, 2, 1? Hey Rico, glad you enjoy. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe for more Assetto Corsa Competizione in the future. From what I heard, 1 brake pads are good enough for 45 minutes race. Blue flag. Four best for quali.
Clear on the left.
1 for 3 hours, 2 for 6 hours.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So you're saying in qualifying I should change for the brakes, for the 4 brakes? In quali, okay, thank you. Any other need to know tips before the race starts, guys? Before the quali starts? Obviously qualifying we're gonna reduce the fuel and we're gonna change for the 4 brakes. And in race we're gonna use the 1 brakes and hopefully enough fuel. And then we just do the pit stop, change the tires, nothing else, and we should be good. Let's hope we don't mess up the pit entry. Let's not forget to put the pit limiter in first gear, otherwise it won't engage apparently. Let's see how much we can push through Eau Rouge. Bit more than this. Oh my god! I did not see that coming. Holy shit. That was not good. The safety rating, it's also active in qualifying, isn't it? don't cut in the race. After 3 warnings you will get a long drive-through. Okay. In quali you can reset the pit to refuel. So practice is about to stop, switch to quali. We picked the Aston, didn't we? Confused, I'm seeing a Lambo. Cockpit. I picked a Lambo? Seriously?
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Oh, you picked the car before you click register, right? That's why. Oh my god. Things are different in Assetto Corsa. Well, Lambo it is then.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
You live to learn.
Yellow flag, be careful.
I can't click drive anymore. I need to wait for quali. Can I change my setup for quali already?
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
So brakes 4, you say? How much fuel? Let's try 15 liters for quali. Anything else for quali setup? No, not really. Brakes 2 should be good all the time. The race is 45 minutes long. Now, you should be able to go.
Green light, go, go, go.
Right, setup changes should be applied. Almost every time forget to activate the pit limiter. Are you getting actually disqualified in multiplayer if you don't enable it? That would be horrendous. How many drivers do we have on the server? It's like quite a big grid, 25. Let's try not to be too big. Well, let's try to finish the race and not be last at the end of it. Very bumpy pit exit. Bumpy or low poly? Shit, I wanted to drive the Aston Martin, now we're in the Lambo, but let's make the best out of it.
Yellow flag, be careful. Car on the left.
This is gonna be interesting in the race. Oh my god. Brakes. I feel like I want to move the brake balance to the rear.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
I'm on the aggressive setup, yes. It's a bit understeery on corner entry on the brakes.
Yellow
Oh
flag
my
ahead.
god.
Watch out.
I really would like to know which split I'm in. How many splits there are. Do you guys manage to see that somewhere? You're in third or fourth. Okay, cool. But how come I'm not in the fourth one? I have 0 CP. I guess there's 2 servers with 0 CP. Yeah, I'm still trying to find my pace in ACC. Definitely not a good lap. But let's see what we can do. Is there a delta somewhere? Oh, it's in the top left, isn't it? Currently fourth. Is that correct? That Porsche is fast. Shit, what do we
Clear
do?
on the left. Car on the right.
You really want to
Clear
race
on
in
the right.
qualifying, yeah?
Car
Fuck.
on the left. Clear
Let's
on the
just
left.
let him go, I guess. Who's that? Novakovic. P6 right now. So this lap is over. Can we do another fast lap, you guys reckon? In terms of tires, fuel, brakes, temperatures? I guess we'll find out. 217s. That's also pretty much what we're doing in Race Room. It's interesting. Hello, Darius. Is that checkered flag? Or was that flag? No. B9. Let's see if we can improve.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
That was not on the limit through Rouge.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Don't know how far I can go off track. But we're improving.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Was that too far? Lap invalidated, yeah. Can we do one more lap then? How much time is there left? No, it's time is over. Okay, well, we're still gonna start in the middle of the grid then. It's gonna be interesting. Still trying to get the knowledge that you need to be fast in Assetto Corsa. Practicing the entry. Speed is 50. Okay. Thanks for subscribing, everybody.
Session is now over.
Hi, Thorsten. Okay, so in terms of race setup then, how much fuel do we need? 3.7 liters per lap, 45 minutes race. Should we just go with 100 liters? That would be 30 laps-ish. That would be more than enough, I think. Yeah, ACC for a change. Brakes, we're gonna use one for the race. And that's pretty much it, isn't it? It's too much, but yeah, but how much exactly? I don't want to start calculating. 90 liters. Okay, so yeah, but change brake to none. What would be none? One. So it needs to match what you set up here, so that in order for them to not change it, or Yeah, I need to learn the track limits, and I need to, yeah, just gain more experience with the physics of ACC in order to be really competitive. Pit up strategy, tires 4 and tires 3 in start. What? What? Pit stop strategy. What do you mean? New tires set is default. What does that mean? It's dry and wet tires. Don't do tires at 1. What else then? 3. Ah, okay, I understand. Did I use 2 different tires, or? Fresh tires every time you enter the garage, okay. I see. We do have 4 minutes still to before the race starts, right? So are we good now, guys? I hope so. I don't need new tires, but there's a mandatory pit stop. I have to change tires in the mandatory pit stop, right? Set pit things like uncheck repair in starting grid. Where do I do that? I'm nervous, guys. It's gonna be a crazy race starting in the middle of the pack. I know I have better pace than what I've shown in qualifying, but I have so little experience with all these things in Assetto Corsa, so just trying to finish the race, hopefully in the top 10. I can change the repair in the MFD, right? On track before race it, I see. Do I need to click something here? Click drive, or does it automatically put me on the grid? I can't click drive. Thanks, Mike. I hope so too. Okay, 30 seconds before the start you can click drive. Okay. Thanks for helping me out here, guys. As you can see, it's my first online race on a competition server. "45 minutes. Hope I don't have to do a toilet break." 20 seconds before countdown ends. Okay. Otherwise tires cool down. Thanks, Mr. Danico. "40 seconds. I have a bad feeling about this, guys. Okay, click and drive in 5 seconds. kill the music. Let's do this, boys. So, rolling start, right? That means we're going green just before rouge, correct?
Going double five. Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Oh my god, I'm nervous.
Green light, go, go, go.
Alright.
Car on the left, clear on the left. Car on the left, clear on the left.
So far so good.
Car on the right, clear on the right.
Alright, P10 can only go up from here, hopefully. Shouldn't follow the other guy's line. Looks like you can go pretty far out on the AstroTurf here.
Car on the left, clear on the left.
He did not see me. Just trying to survive at the moment. Trying to not make a mistake. Yeah, I mean, for this being the third split of 4, they are not driving slow.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
I would have preferred to drive the Aston, but I messed that car selection up. Wow, they are cutting a lot here. Pretty equal pace. Not far off here. Ah, I wanted too much understeer. Yeah, I have to say, the drivers on the server do have decent pace indeed. Wow. This low speed corner, slipping and sliding.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2. Well done, mate. Yours not best. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
P9. I can still see the top 5 from here. The car is sliding so much, I don't get it. Why is that? Granted, I'm driving not very well, but fucking Lambo. I want the Aston.
You're given a warning.
This is aggressive preset. Lambo needs a gentle hand. Yeah. Apparently you can just go wide here. Well, that's good to know. I didn't get a warning or anything for that, did I? Nor did the guy ahead doing the same thing. It's Very much a game of knowing the track limits sometimes. Did I read something about drive-through for track limits? That wasn't me though, was it? These messages at the bottom of the screen, so easy to miss. Ah, this McLaren behind me is faster than me. Sweating. Curbs are very delicate. Something about the drive-through.
The car ahead is sector 1.
P8. Let's keep the consistency up. Maybe that will gain us a few more places. P7. How far can you go outside the track here? Pretty far, it seems.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Hello, Billy. Thanks for tuning in. My first competition server race in Assetto Corsa Competizione. Trying to learn the track limits in ACC. Wow, he's pitting, but the pit window isn't even open yet, is it? At least I don't see any message. Oh no. Very lenient track limits. Can you pit outside of the pit window and that counts as a mandatory pit stop? No, right? Why would the guy ahead of me pit now? Unless he had a problem, I guess. Well, P5, that's not bad. Twitchy ass car. Pit window isn't enforced at the moment, no, but it will be. And you have to pit within the pit window, right? And not outside the pit window.
Losing to the car ahead is sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful.
Woohoo! Oh my god. What? I wanna disable these, but why does it not work? But I don't have damage, so it shouldn't repair anything anyway. I hope at least. Anything else looking good? I wanna enable check. What the fuck? I wanna change tires. I press enter to. Enter doesn't do anything. What the fuck? What do I press to change tires, guys? Too much things to think about. Left or right keys, but I'm doing that. Okay, now it worked. Okay, that's good. How long is the mandatory pit window still open? I still have time, right? Don't need to come in this lap.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 2.
P4, but I think somebody pitted for the mandatory pit stop, so I think we're still on P5. I think we're gonna come in this lap. Just double checking, everything is the way it should be, yeah. Looks like, at least. Hope so, fingers crossed. I don't have time to adjust tire pressure. There's too much things going on. I'm busy enough staying on the road. There isn't a pit window, but it said something about a window, no? Wasn't there a message somewhere? What's this saying down here? Mandatory. I still need a bit. Okay, I'm coming in this lap, guys. Unless you say otherwise. See, Barbecue Man? So nervous. Okay, I think we're good. Let's see. .3 seconds of repair. Okay, well I can live with that. It could cost me a position though. Was it because I hit the wall? I wanted to uncheck suspension and bodywork, but enter didn't work. So I guess lesson learned. You press left and right.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go, go, go.
Yeah, it looks like that suspension repair cost me this position, or bodywork repair, whatever it was.
Halfway through. Keep it up.
Mouse click works, okay. Another lesson learned. P14, but I assume some of the guys ahead have to do their pit stop still. Come on, let's get at least that McLaren back.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's costing a lot of time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Clear on the left.
So if that didn't give us some racecraft rating, then I don't know what. They better add no shot. I don't see that happening with an SRO license title. P12. But some guys still have to pit, I would assume. Somebody exiting the pits right here. That is Grandel, not a Lambo. Oh no, I pushed it. I think we should be faster than the guy ahead. Feel like you could go faster. Let's get him. Come on. Final warning. Okay, we need to take it a bit easier here. 765 just ahead of us. Minutes ago. Come on. So slow out of the corners.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
P7.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Let's go, let's go. Let's get P5, come on. What's this? Can you let me by as well? Thank God that wasn't a warning. Final warning. Whoopsie. He barely lost any time doing that. P6.
Car on the left.
Come on. P4. All of a sudden.
Clear on the left.
Is that P3 ahead of us? It would be amazing if we could get a podium in this race. What? No! Did we get a drive-through? Freaking flip. Mother fricker. Well, that's race over. Damn! Could have fought for a podium. So, for drive-through, I guess I just drive through. I don't have to set it anything up, right? I'll come in next lap. just trying to figure out how to do a drive-through now. Yeah. Learning the ways of Assetto Corsa in terms of track limits. I don't need to set anything. I just literally drive through the pit lane, right? Ah, merda.
Car on the left.
That's gonna cost, what, 30 seconds?
Clear on the left.
There it says, serve penalty, yeah. Ah, too bad, guys, too bad. Could have fought for a podium in the first race in ACC. But this just, yeah, it happens. This is how you learn what you can and what you can't do. To be honest, I had it coming. He gave me 2 warnings. But I'm just not quite sure where the track limit is in that corner. I'm seeing cars going wide everywhere. Yeah, man, shame. Shame, but there will be another race in the future. That pit entry is terrible. Probably gonna drop to last, aren't we? Or almost. Three hours later. Mamma mia. Yeah, real bummer. But yeah. Another lesson learned. These things come with experience in a sim. You can be as good as you want in a certain sim. If you go to another sim, you have to readjust what you can do and what you can't do. Where are the track limits? How does everything work? But I guess we will do more like these races like these in the future, guys.
Penalty has been clear.
Definitely make sure to hit the like button if you want to see more ACC in the future. So I know. But I'm really surprised. If this is truly split 3, then the pace is really good. Wow. I mean, I'm also guessing there's a lot of drivers who just haven't got their ranking yet, so they are in the lower splits just as I am. Yeah, well, I mean, in terms of lap time, somebody mentioned 2:17s quali laps. I think I'm driving 2:18s in race room. My memory serves me well. So how often do they rotate the track? How often do they change the track? Is it a different track every day? in these competition servers? I hope so. P10, well, could be worse, guys. Out of 24 drivers, we're still top 10 with the drive-thru. They're changing tracks every other day. Alright. We will get back to ACC in the future, guys. But yeah, to be at the top in a certain sim, it takes a bit of dedication to learn the in and outs of that sim. I got trust rating if I finished race, yeah. So our competition rating is and was 0 all the time, right? Throughout this race. I wonder if it's going up after the race. CP rating is calculated after the race. That makes sense, of course. But safety rating went up quite a bit. It was 76 or 7 before the race. Now it's 84. Liters not enough, apparently. Somebody saying in the chat. Yeah, better having too much fuel than too little. Such a shame about that drive-through. Could have been a really good result for the first race. Holy shit. Almost totaled it in the Eau Rouge. Radion, actually. What? Speeding in the pit lane? Oh, that's not me, is it? I always get confused. Why show me? I mean, I guess it makes sense that you show me if somebody else got a penalty, but it looks the same way when I get a penalty. I guess there's different color or number. I guess it's the number in front, right? That tells you who got the penalty. So many things to learn, guys, when you try a new sim. experience is actually quite important in racing. RCTL, what's that? Race control. 549 drive-through for track limits. Okay, we're P9 now. There's quite a few drive-through for track limits. At least we're not alone in our destiny. They are in red if it's for you, okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Final lap. Well, we have learned a lot today. We learned how the ratings work. We learned how the multiplayer works. We learned how to do a pit stop. We learned how to do a drive-through. We got an idea about track limits in ACC. We learned that the Lambo sucks ass. The Aston Martin is much better. At least feels better to me. Don't know if it's faster. We learned that you can have good races in ACC. We learned that there's fireworks at the end of the race, even during the day. We learned that you can use brake pads number 4 for quali and number 1 for race, even though some disagreed and said you should always use 2. To be fair, I just like how the Aston and the Lexus and the AMG handle. I don't know if they're fast at all. Another disqualified for ignoring mandatory pit stop. Wow. Is that ahead of us or behind us? Behind us. Well, we finished. That's one takeaway.
Right, race is over. Great job, mate. You did your best to bring it back to the pits.
It says P6 now. How is that possible? There's no clutch, by the way. How is that possible? Well, 6th place, I take it. No matter how we got there. We started what, 15 or 10th? 15th, I think. Try donuts. Do I get a safety rating for that? Ah, engine is bogging down. Traction control is set to 0. It kinda works. Don't wanna hit anyone. It works, it works, it works. If you set traction to 0. Well, that was fun. Is there a hotkey to chat? There it is. How do I actually chat then? Ugh. Let's return to garage. Maybe we can chat there. manual clutch only or with manual engine start? Interesting. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate that. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed some racing in ACC. Like I said, we learned a lot of things today. Next time will be better, hopefully. We'll try avoid drive-through penalties. Yeah, we're gonna try out a few more cars next time. Next time we'll probably pick the Aston Martin then for the online race. I didn't want to drive the Lambo. I drove it by mistake tonight. Yeah, let's check the rating. The only thing I don't like is how slidey the cars are in low-speed corners. You lose grip quite easily. It's a bit like iRacing used to be, but no. But overall, I like how the cars drive. I like the force feedback, except when you drive over curbs. Sometimes I just don't feel that at all. We got 1 point, 1 competition point. My elo is 1517. Does it also start at 1500 by default at 0? ACC is a good sim, yeah, it's good. Yeah. It looks nice, it sounds nice, it has awesome cars, it has all the tracks from the series. Not the biggest selection in tracks, but that comes with the territory. The physics are good, force feedback is good. Not as good as Raceroom though, I feel like the force feedback. But that's nitpicking, it's still pretty good. Maybe it's just my wheel, but do you need to have a direct drive wheel for this game to be good, or what's the deal? I don't feel when I'm driving over the curb speed elastic. Explain that to me. Let me show you my settings. I mean, they're not super high. The gain is not super high. Where is it? Controls. Where is the force feedback settings? Am I blind? There it is. 40% gain. 20% road effects. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can adjust anyway. Turn up road effects. Yeah, let's try 40 next time. But I'm pretty sure I tried the settings already in the past. Sim Commander. Yeah, well, that's not native FFB. So that's cheating, Leonard. Yeah. Cars are a bit slidey. I mean, my driving technique isn't the best yet. I still need to practice more with ACC. Probably overdriving the cars, so there's that. But very easy to lose grip in slow speed corners. Anyway, this was quite a bit of fun. We're definitely gonna do more ACC in the future, guys. Trying to get that competition rating up. How high does it actually go? Is it like 0 to 100 or? There's no ranking list. I don't see the other drivers rating. Yeah, for sure. You can get used to everything, Maurice. The question is, do you want to? Yeah, the Aston was much better. The Lambo is sliding too much, too easily. And I agree, my driving technique is definitely worth improving, or can be improved. Not saying it's the car's fault, but it's the car's fault. Just kidding. Yeah, I think this will wrap it up, guys. Leave a like if you want to see more ACC, subscribe for more sim racing content, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care, goodbye.